The first impression of wearing the Predator Pro TF 2025 was, the toe box is too narrow. The upper was designed to be tight overall. Despite being made with a split tongue, numbness in the forefoot and slight pain in the midfoot were felt upon the first wear. Additionally, the forefoot was low and tight all the way to the front. However, the good news is that after wearing it for about an hour, the upper seemed to become more flexible, and the midfoot pain gradually disappeared. The Predator Pro TF features a hybrid touch upper. Compared to the previous version, there was no significant difference in thickness, but it felt a bit more flexible. However, compared to the Elite FG version, even though it uses the same hybrid touch upper, the upper of the turf shoe version felt stiffer. The upper includes strike skin elements. This feature was applied at a similar level to the Elite version. The actual feel of it when kicking and touching the ball will be explained later in the kick and touch section. The instep is designed with a split tongue. Thanks to the split tongue, the tightness of the turf shoe seemed to reduce slightly. But since the overall last is narrow, it seems difficult for people with wide feet to wear. Additionally, although not a major issue, the tongue had a tendency to rotate, and its edges were made long, which made tying the laces inconvenient and disappointing. The Predator turf shoes are equipped with an integrated heel cup, and the heel area is made very solid and firm. The inside of the heel uses a suede material. Thick padding was applied, and the cushioning felt adequate. No heel pain was experienced, but the heel area wasn't deep enough, which caused a slight lift in the heel. Furthermore, there was a noticeable difference in fit depending on whether the top eyelets were laced. Skipping the top eyelets left the tongue excessively long and caused heel slippage, while lacing all the way up fixed the tongue and eliminated heel slippage, but caused discomfort as the laces rose high around the ankle. This made it hard to choose between the two options. Next is the midsole. The Predator Pro TF uses the light strike midsole, commonly seen in Adidas turf shoes. After running in them, there was no noticeable cushioning effect. Instead, the shoes felt firm and lacked softness. The outsole features triangular rubber studs, providing decent traction. The outsole's stiffness from the forefoot to the midfoot felt stronger than any recent turf shoes I've worn. This stiffness is both a strength and a weakness of the shoes. When kicking with the Predator Pro TF, the kicks felt slightly more powerful compared to general turf shoes. The firmness of the shoe itself, along with the stiff outsole, acted as an advantage when striking. However, the heaviness of the shoe made it tiring to keep kicking continuously. The strike skin texture on the upper slightly helped with curling shots, but wasn't remarkably noticeable. It's better not to have high expectations for the upper's texture. While passing the ball, the touch felt neutral when the ball contacted the upper. The upper is of moderate thickness, not too thick or too thin, which seemed to absorb the ball's impact well. Additionally, the strike skin texture slightly assisted in precise dribbling with the inside of the foot. Moreover, the issue of the ball sticking to the upper, as experienced in the previous version, wasn't felt much in this model. When wearing the shoes in a match, the biggest downside was the weight. At about 325 grams for a US 9 size, they felt heavy. During the game, the shoes became increasingly heavy as fatigue set in. Although slightly lighter than the previous version, it's still an area for improvement. This review is based on a wearer with a foot length of 268mm and width of 100mm, who usually wears Adidas US 9 and Nike US 9.5. The US 9 size fits slightly long in length, but was narrow in width. Although sizing up by 0.5 was considered, the extra length of the forefoot made sizing up impractical. The toe box is particularly narrow, so it's recommended to try them on before purchasing. Here's a one-line review from our tester based on their experience. Use this review as a reference for a successful turf shoe purchase.